And hello there, YouTubers. This is CD Mangaka, and today I'm giving you guys another episode of analyzing Black Ops. And for those who don't know what this is basically something along the lines of Team Martin's breaking down Black Ops. I go over the gameplay, show you a couple diagrams and cool stuff like that, and do a better job of explaining the game, why I made certain decisions, and things along those lines. You guys really like the first one of these I did, and so I decided I'll pull it together and make a second one of these. Enjoyed making it. I hope you all will enjoy it too and learn a few things from it. Anyways, let's get started off here with the spawn. This is WMD Domination. I'm going to blow through a C flag here and try to get a B as fast as I can. And let's take a quick second right now and kind of look at the spawns. Okay, so the green is my team and the red is the enemy team. The ovals are the spawn points, and the arrows that you're seeing are the various routes we can take. And so that's kind of how your team or the enemy team can fan out throughout the map. So kind of just keep those routes in mind, and if you do, you'll get a better idea of how this beginning of the game will start out. So, anyways, we come around here to this truck, and I don't hop on B flag immediately because I don't want to be out in the open and get shot up on B flag and get needlessly killed. Instead, I want to get map control, so I immediately hide behind the truck and make sure that the enemy team can't secure B. So that's the whole mentality of getting behind this truck and holding the area down. It's get a little frisky around here. I retreat back, and I get shot in the back, unfortunately, okay? And a part of the reason why I actually retreated back, this is earlier when I first got behind the truck. You see the mini-map, that red dot in the bottom right corner that just totally disappeared off screen right now? Yeah, so there's an enemy back there, and I know that because I saw the red dot back there. So I immediately retreated back there, and lo and behold, look what theater mode has shown me. This guy literally just spawned there. Alright, this is Domination, and he's spawning literally parallel to our spawn. I ran right in front of the guy as he spawned. Really tryhard, that is all I have to say. And because of that little broken spawn, I got a unneeded death, you can say. But either way, it doesn't matter. We're getting right back behind the truck again, establishing map patrol. My team has me now. I don't want to lose it, and I get dropped. But fortunately, a teammate picks the guy up, who killed me, that is. So life is good. And again, I'm really just kind of running out, throwing a grenade to check a couple things. And then this little bit of awareness succeed right here. Notice that we're losing C-Dom. Some guys must have flanked around, so I run back here immediately to go and try and save C. Now I'm going to play this part in slow motion for you guys so you can see what I do. Come around, we see the guy on C flag, we light him up with the AK-47. I'm going to start my reload button right about now, and then I notice there's another enemy guy in front of me. So if I keep reloading, he's going to light me up and kill me, so I cancel my reload, get back on target. Fortunately, a teammate's grenade already picked him up, but if the grenade wasn't there, my reload cancel probably would have saved me the gunfight and allowed me to kill the guy as well, alright? The cancel reload button is a fantastic trick. I recommend you learn it. To cancel the reload like I did just there, you double tap the weapon swap button. Double tap triangle for PS3, double tap Y for Xbox 360, and you'll be good. If you can get that trick in your disposal, it's just another great thing to have to use. So we get into a situation here, holding down the flag. They keep trying to flank us from stair side. I call them out. My teammate, Link's manager, gets a double spray because of my call out. And I prefer at least those guys are dead and not interfering with our lovely little C flag right here than them alive and running a mess, you know. So it's all good. Life is all good, and I am pretty satisfied with that. Going after this guy with a grenade, losing B, so I run down there, try and save it. And then I stumble upon this guy in the middle of the map. He's kind of we get in a little weird gunfight, and he probably should have killed me there. So what happened? This is his perspective, actually, moments before we got in the gunfight. And the deal with him is he's actually distracted. He's looking for a guy on catwalk, and then he finally sees me, but I got the first gunshot on him, unfortunately. And that's just one thing to keep in mind, is just that sometimes when you get in those gunfights, you know, the enemy can be distracted. And so there's some other things to consider when you're playing any first-person shooter. Sometimes, you know, just like human error can give you a gunfight, or, you know, can cause you to lose a gunfight. Anyways, my teammate gets a Blackbird up, and so I'm going to abuse this Blackbird, and watch what I do right here. This is called peekaboo. Hide behind cover, pop behind cover. I would generally reload, but I didn't right there. I was waiting for the other guy to come. Let's take a look at that from a different angle. Okay, so the guy's coming along. He doesn't see me. I pop on instantly. He's mid-sprint. He can't stop. Fade right behind cover, so if there's a guy behind him, he would, you know, shoot, miss me. I could kind of reorient myself, reload my gun if I had to, and pop back out and hopefully kill his friend if there was one following him there, right? We'll look at another peekaboo incident that happens in this game later, alright? We immediately push up, though, in the enemy spawn, start shooting them with this Blackbird, put behind the box, fade back when the gunfight gets a little too frisky for me, run back and call in my napalm, which I'm showing you the path of the napalm in the upper right corner of the screen right now. The napalm's going to come down, cut across the back of the map, and it's going to give me a double, which is pretty cool. So thank you, napalm. That's a good napalm right there. And then finally we wrap it up with a Blackbird. So now you know my kill streak setup, actually. Spy plane, napalm, and Blackbird. Great kill streak setup if you're able to get higher kill streaks like dogs and chopper gunner, but you're in the support role. Okay, I recommend this kill streak setup. Very good kill streak setup. I also like to recommend my class setup in this game: Flag Checker Pro, Sleight of Hand Pro, and Marathon Pro. probably the best objective playing class that you can have. Flagjacker Pro, sit on the objective, take any grenade. You're like a tank there, baby. Slide out a hand, you got some speed to you. You're like some sort of lashing out cougar in there. And you're just overall just, you know, better prepared to fight. Marathon Pro gets you back in the fray as fast as you can. With this class setup, you're golden for playing the objective. And speaking of golden, folks, what is this? Dual primary gold camo weapons I stole from the enemy team. Oh, man. I feel like a gangster all of a sudden. If only I was black, then I could be a good gangster. Because white gangsters suck. Racist joke, I know, but hey, reverse discrimination. Don't point fingers. Diagram that has just popped up in the upper right corner of the screen is the enemy spawn points next to B warehouse, and the green star is my ideal location where I like to be. I'm patrolling B warehouse right now because I want these guys to spawn on either side of it so I can just go back and forth. Like here, this guy just spawned up by C dom, alright? And now there's going to be guys spawning A dom here, maybe in a little bit. I'd just like to go back and forth between this point right here. Guys spawned A dom, and so you can see I'm just going right back and forth, camping between two spawn points, building up a kill streak, alright? This is just a great tactic you can use to build up a kill streak. I recommend you learn how to do that. Gunfight and I go down. Okay, here's the situation. I see a guy in the middle of the map, lock onto him. A ghost guy in middle building, as you can see in the upper right corner, pops on out, sees me, and he just lights me up. I should have ran away from that gunfight instead of trying to finish the guy off the middle of the map, but, you know, I'm a little aggressive. What can you do? And it's okay. So, that's just one of the situations where sometimes, you know, another guy popping out, you just can't, you know, have the focus enough to, you know, just totally get away from there and run away. And sometimes when you man up to be a man, you get shot. So we're going to a little fast forward montage right here. This is just me paying attention to the radar, going around, killing some people, trying to figure out, okay, where are the enemies going for? What were they doing? My team keeps pushing a triple cap as well, for whatever reason. I think we just want to get over. But anyways, situation right here. This guy's chilling in a corner. I see on the spy plane, so I decide to push him, throw the stun. He comes around the corner. Oh my gosh, I could have been killed, but fortunately my stun actually detonated in time. I was able to bring my gun up fast enough, and fortunately I just won the gunfight. And that gives me another napalm, which I call in across their spawn. No dice to it, though. And then we're going to come across the situation here, alright? So, what happened there? Well, let me explain. Starting from the warehouse after I called in my napalm. Oh my gosh! An enemy ghost player ran right next to me, and he gets on B-dom. I notice we're losing B-dom as I'm getting into a gunfight. I turn around, not knowing how the hell a guy got on B, and this guy two-shots me with his AUG as I barely turn around. And so that's what happened there, and I am really embarrassed. I did not even see that guy when I played the game. That's just an awareness fail, so just don't get too distracted so much, you know, take it a little slow sometimes, you know, no matter what your class setup is. Once again, you see me chilling behind Mr. Truck here next to B-dom, making sure they don't get it. This is a beautiful position of advantage for you to use if you're covering B-dom and your team has C-flag. If you got A-dom, I recommend you get in the middle building. Remember Peekaboo I told you about a little while earlier, guys? Here it is. Killed the first guy, went behind cover, reloaded, popped back out of cover, and I killed the other guy, got myself a napalm, which I called in, and once again, you can see the path in the upper right corner. And now we're going to town with some guys in B warehouse here. Notice there's a guy on B. He's turned away, and I just light him up. And this is why I like controlling the map, alright? Because I have this map control, I can easily flank this guy on B-dom, alright? Had I not killed the ghost guy, you know, he would have capped B-dom probably okay. Now, anyways, we got this little picture of me. I'm clipping behind this box, as you can see. My whole goal is to, you know, this is just clipping. They have my little head to shoot at. Unfortunately, though, in this gunfight, I actually strafed away from the box, making myself an easier target for them to shoot. And so human error gave them a kill and probably, you know, prevented me from getting a double spray. Although I think at least one of them should have died. It just felt like it, you know, when, I don't know, but something tells me like 10 bullets into a guy's chest, you should be dead. I could be exaggerating at this point, but hey, life happens, so. Blackbird is up, you know, so yay. That's the, you know, I'm reaping some benefits. I'm putting together some kill streaks here. The enemy spawns all over the place. I'm kind of setting up right now, but we're coming near the end of the game here, folks. So anyways, this is CD Mangeka. Thank you all for watching this analyzing Black Ops gameplay. If you liked it, which I hope I did, let me know by hitting that like button and giving this video a rating. You're new to the channel, and you want to see more videos and commentaries like this, please hit the subscribe button. 41 at 6, no high kill streaks. Thank you all for watching. Hope you learned a thing or two. Thank you.